Hello everyone and welcome to the mill. We're here with part 3 of our RRR Ball solo mode Rolling Realms Redux series. This week we are going to be playing weeks 4 and 5 of our tournament to see if the bots can beat me in the end or if I can take the victory. So it'll be me versus bot A, B, and C for the last 2 weeks of the tournament. So give me a second. I'll bring the camera down to the table and we'll get started. Okay, now we are at the table for weeks 4 and 5 of our RRR Ball League. So, as a recap, in week 1, I destroyed what I now call Team Cats. And then week 2, I still did quite well against Team Birds. And then the apples completely destroyed me in week 3. So week 4 we are in now. I am once again playing the cats. Whew. Hopefully they are equal to last time. All right. And then, wow, I'm looking at these scores that A can get here and they're pretty scary. Okay, so now we have our last 3 realms here that we have not played. They're from Rolling Realms Redux. In week 5 after this, I will play, oh, unfortunately it looks like I'm going to be facing the apples again. But I will play the 3 promo realms that also released at the same time as Rolling Realms Redux. So for our last 3 realms that we haven't done yet in Redux, we have Meadow, Planet Unknown, and Poker. So Meadow will be scoring. So I am playing, as I said, the cats, so I'm not adding any stars. Meadow in the left, oof, sum of 5, dang. 4, 5. So I am going to have to get all of them for Meadow to get that goal. Planet Unknown in the center is going to be minus a star. Probably a good thing. The first time I played Planet Unknown, it did not go well. All right. Much like how I struggle with Tapestry. So it was at a 4.5, so 3.5. So I need to manage 4 stars to take that goal. And then Poker. Poker is a little difficult, and I thought it was going to be super daunting, and I managed to actually do amazing with it the one time I played it. So fingers crossed I can do that again. So Poker is a 3.5 minus 1. So really, I only need to get 3 stars in here after I just said how good I did on it last time. Guess we're not focusing on poker in this game. All right, and so then for their total, they get 0.5 resource stars, and they have 5, plus 3 is 8, plus the 2 halves is 9, plus the 2 is 11. So their score is going to be 11.5. Hopefully I can beat that. So we are, as I said, going to work on week 4. Hopefully I can beat the cats again. All right, so the first thing I need to do is roll my 1 die. So I'm going to start with a 6. So I'll put that here for turn 0. And in case I need it, the other die is a 2. All right, so I have a 6 to work with, which I don't really want to put in Poker up there. So what I found the one time I played is trying to go, actually got that 4 of a kind and the full house. I only need 3 stars, so a 6 doesn't seem good there. Now, Planet Unknown is, so you can put 1 unique number in each of these and you assign it there. And when you assign it, you get that resource. However, they always have to be less than or equal to 7. So the 6 would have to go here. And I'll get to put this in. I'm going to get my stars by filling in, let me make sure, is it, I believe it's the rows. Oh yeah, score star for each completed planet row. And I need to get 4. So actually that might not be bad, as I could put 1 in right here first. Actually, yeah, you want to go for these rows, so I could flip that though. So So that might not be a horrible place to put the 6. Yeah, especially because the 6 over here just gets me the 1. So yeah, the 6 is definitely going to go in Planet Unknown. So this has to go here, which is going to get me a heart. Then I get to put that shape in, and I can move it around. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it so I can just get this filled right away. So I already have 1 star there for that completed row. All right, so these pumpkins, heart, and coin. Let's see where it mentions the columns. Shapes may rotate, flip, gain resources for completed columns. So that's only for gaining the columns. So those aren't super exciting. But I got the heart from here, and I already have 1 star. So we're not doing too bad on Planet Unknown to start. All right, so now let's go to row 1. Double 6s. Maybe I should have put that 6 in poker. All right. Well, since I've already done a lot of 6s, and if you look here, if I can put a number in the flop. So poker, you either write a number on the matching card in the flop, so it would have to be here. All right. And you gain the resource. Or you can use both of them to note both dice as a roll to create a hand. Actually, that might be the place to put it, because I'll put this hand will be double 6, which could get me, when I get another 6, I could get that 3 of a kind. That might be worth it. And potentially with like 1s or something, I could make something into a full house. That's interesting. So maybe that would be worth it to put a 6 over there. And this 6 would just let me really fill in a big row. All right, so I think I'm gonna do, I am gonna put the 6 in here. I think I'm gonna make that a hand. Okay, so if I play that with what's up here, potentially I'm gonna get stuff. And if I can get 2 6s up there, oh, I can't actually, I only can get 1 6. But I could get that 3 of a kind, or it could help me with this full house. So not a bad thing. And this other 6, I could just go and get this discovery to get me a star, as I'm going to need it eventually anyways. Yeah, I'll just do that. So I got my 1 star, and I'll get a pumpkin. And I somehow managed double 6s again. Not sure how I'm pulling this off. All I have rolled is 6s this game. Okay, well, I'm going to place the 6 here. I can go like this. So I almost have another star going there. And then I could place that here. So then I can potentially just get that. Or I could put them here. That doesn't really help me. So I'm just going to put the 6 here. Get that pumpkin. Wow. What are the chances? I have rolled 5 6s. All right. And now we're just going to have double 1s. So we're going to go for the opposite. All right. Actually, all these are greater. So yeah, we can work with that with the 6s over there to get this 4 of a kind. Okay, 1s. Okay, I'm finally going to go in Meadow here, as I have to get a lot in Meadow. Meadow's interesting. So you write a 1 through 4 on the fence post, so that's one of these. And then you cross off a symbol that many spaces away. And that lets you then mark the symbol over here, but you have to mark bottom to top. I did actually pretty well on this the one time I played it. All right, so you have to make sure you are getting those symbols. Okay. And so to get all the stars, which I have to do, I need to start the cherry, or I need to start on a mushroom. Which means, since it's a 1, I want to go this way, or I want to go this way. Okay, so I definitely want this 1 in here. Okay. And I'm going to start on this cherry row. So I put the 1 in here, and I mark the cherry. which means then I can mark that cherry there, which gets me a coin, which probably is going to start being useful elsewhere. Okay, and I've started my way up. Now, so that's one of my ones. I could put this over there, but I only can put one in there. And that's not going to help me too much with what I have going on with the rest of these. Okay, so I can use a 1 in here. It just lets me cover 2 squares, which might be the way to go. So I can put it just here. And that gets me my second star when I need 4 of them. So that was turn 3. I got the double ones. All right, 3 and 5. Now we're getting some different numbers. Okay, part of me's tempted to make this 5 a 6. So then I can just put that there. And so then if I do that, I'll get the 4 of the kind and the 2 stars. So that might be the way to go. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my 2 pumpkins to make that 5 a 6. I'm going to put here as I would like another coin in my life. All right. So now I'm set. I can use any number at some point to get that 4 of a kind, which would be huge. Okay. And then with the 3, see, I could put a 3 on either of those, and that could help me with that. But I think I really want to be working on meadow. So to go up again, I need a flower. So I could put the 3 here, and that'll give me the flower there. Then I have to be careful, though, so I have to make sure I can get to another bug. All right, so I'm going to put a 3 here, which will get me that flower, which I can then go here, and that'll get me another star. So now I need a bug or a mushroom for that. Okay. Now I don't think I need to use a coin in here yet. Not doing too bad right now, I don't think. A 1 and a 5. Okay. The 1 might be useful meadow. Let's see. Okay. What I'm thinking I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the 5 here, which will get me a pumpkin. Okay, and I'm going to flip that around to go like this. Because really, all I need is to get these 2 stars down here. So I'm really close. So actually, I just need to put a number here with that coin, and I got that one. And then we're done with Plan Unknown for winning that one. Okay, and with that 1, I need a mushroom or a bug. There is no bug on the end, but there are 2 mushrooms. So that's where I don't need any more of these cherries, which are the other part of that row. And I definitely need to get to that bug more than likely. Oh, there is a bug here. Interesting. Write number 1 through 4 on a fence post, then cross off a symbol that many spaces away and mark a corresponding card in the meadow. I'm just making sure. Okay, it doesn't say that I can only use them once on a side. Cool. All right. So I think I'm actually going to put this here to get that bug. And get another pumpkin. So I feel like I'm going to need some dice manipulation. All right. 5 and 6. All right, so I'm going to put these in here. Just because now I just need to trigger both of those, and I can get a 3 of a kind and I can get 4 of a kind, so I can get my 3 stars over in poker. Now, I already used a 5 and a 6 in here, so I can't use them again in Planet Unknown for what I'm thinking for that. Okay. So that means 5 and 6 doesn't do me very good in here either. However, I got 2 pumpkins. I could turn that 5 into a 4. And I think that's going to be what I need to do. So I'm already looking. I really need to be careful as I need to get that eagle there. All right. So I'm going to use my 2 pumpkins. I'm going to turn that 5 to a 4. And I am going to, I need that mushroom over here so I can put a 4 here. And that'll get me that mushroom, gets me here, and gets me that star. So I need to be careful as I need to be able to get to these bugs and that. So a 2 has to go there, and then I just need to get 2 bugs, and I got that. All right. Doing pretty good. I need 2 more numbers in poker. I really just need 1 more number in Planet Unknown and 3. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, which I have 6 dice left. Let's see if they're being nice. 4 and 6. So I can use any number to play. So let's see if this 4 and 6 helps me in here. The 4 does not help me yet. Neither of these help me in Meadow. So what I think I'm going to need to do is I'm going to use my 2 coins to make a 2 here to get me that bird, which gets me this and my 2 stars. So now I just need these bugs. So really, wow, I just need 2s. 2s in Meadow. I need 2 2s to get things going in Meadow. All right. And this 4 I can then put in Planet Unknown, which will get me a very important coin. And I can put that shape then in here, which gets me the 2 stars that I need to get that goal. And I can use my 6 just to, give me that. Actually, I'm going to do the 3 of a kind. So I'm going to circle this, because I have the 3 of a kind with the 6s, which gets me a star and a coin, just in case I need to use those coins for another 2 in Meadow. That's important. Okay. All right. Calling it close. 2 and 5. Whoo, I got one of my 2s. Which is also a 7. So we'll see. So this 2, I need a bug. So I'm going to put one of them here to get that bug, which gets me a heart. And that 5, I'm just going to use to circle this hand in poker. So I'm playing it, which will get me 2 stars and a pumpkin. All right. So I got my 3 stars to be able to do that. Nice. Okay. So, though, part of me wonders if that also means I combine it with the existing flop to gain any matching benefits. So do I also get the 3 of a kind and the 4 of a kind when I circle that? Interesting. I'm going to pause and check that. All right, no, I played poker right. You only get to choose one of those, and clearly you want the 4 of the kind. So that's what I did, and that's what I got. So I have beat the bot there. I've beat the bot in Planet Unknown. So that was my 5 and my 2. So I am going to roll this, and no matter what, I have my 2 coins to get my other 2 here. So I think we're gonna kick the cats once again. 3 and 4. All right. So let's see. What's the best way to utilize this? Because I need the 2 to get the bug. Actually, I could have got... Oh, actually, I can get it with the 3. There's a bug there. Never mind. 3. Bug. And that gets me my final star in Meadow. Meadow sounds confusing when you first read it, but it actually flows really nicely. I've never played the game, so I'm kind of curious how it matches with it. So I used my 3, and technically I have a 4 here. So with my 4, I could go in here and place another one of these, which technically that would get me a coin there. or I can put it here and get a heart. It doesn't really matter since I'm not using them for anything, so I don't think any of it matters. So I'll just put it in poker to get my 1 resource. And that is week 4. So let's see, what are we doing here? So, all right, resource stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0.6. And I got 6 plus 4, that's 10, plus 3 is 13 stars. So I ended with a 13.6, which means that I got 4 goals and the cats got a 0. Now, week 4 is interesting. If you look here, there is a ×2. So there is a lot more going on in week 4. So this means I actually get 8 and the poor cats get 0. All right. So now let's roll the 1 die. 5. So 5 plus 4 for the die here, which would be 9. So the apples are going to get 4 goals and the birds are going to get 2. Whew, I needed that cushion because week 5 I'm taking on those apples again and they are vicious. So remember, we add these up. So 8 plus 8, I'm at 16 after 4 weeks. The apples plus 4, the apples are at 11. They're really close and they could legitimately beat me in week 5. The birds get plus 2, so they're going to be at 6. Oh, and our poor cats, they're still just at 2 goals. All right, so that brings us through 4. Let me get us cleaned up and I will get out the 3 promo realms that also were released at the same time as Rolling Realms Redux to play week 5 of our league play with you. All right, are you ready for week 5? Here we are. So we're cleaned up. And unfortunately, I am playing the apples again, who destroyed me in week 3. All right, this is also a really good example because I am currently playing Dinosaur Island, Space Base, and Momiji. I'm going to go with, I think that sounds like that's how it should be pronounced, which are promo rounds. They're all released at the same time as Redux, but they're not going to be on the Redux cards. So we have the RRR Ball Tournament Rulebook, and if you flip it to the back, it gives you the realm bot scores for all the realms. So my first one is a Dinosaur Island, and I'm playing bot A. So Dinosaur Island, oh my gosh, this is impossible. There's no way to beat them. All right, they get 5 plus a star, which is 6. But it looks like I don't think they're allowed to get that. That is very strange. One sec. I'm going to check on that. All right. Cool. Awesome, because the rule book specifically goes over the situation where the 5 plus the 1 gives you a sum of 6. All right. And if you're looking and you want some clarification, it is on page 4 of the rule book and then further explains it on page 6. So how this is going to work is, while their sum is 6, you only fill in 5.5 stars. So it's pretty much saying to win that goal, you have to get all 6 stars on Dinosaur Island. However, I will, when I'm totaling up their total stars, I will still use the 6. So Space Base. Space Base on here is 4. And since I'm playing the apples, it's actually going to be 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to rock Dino Island and Space Base. I am not feeling good, especially because goals in week 5 times by 3. I don't know if I have a big enough lead on the apples to win the league. All right, now Momiji. Momiji is here. Oh my gosh, Momiji is a 5. And with A, nothing happens. So I have to play a perfect game if I want to beat them. This could be bad, guys. This could be real bad. All right, so 6 plus 10 is 16.9. 16.9. This is not looking good for us. The mill team might not end up victorious in this league. I blame the apples. All right, so let's get started. Roll my 1, so my turn 0 is a 3 in case I need it. The other die is a 5. Okay, so now let's look. What can I do with this 3? Dinosaur Island, I actually think I might be able to get all 6 stars on here. So what you're going to do in Dino Island is you need to increase your security, very thematic to the actual game. So however the number of pips, that's what you fill out here. So we start with our security at 7. And then you can mark the dinosaurs you're adding into your park based on the die rolls. However, notice there's little meeples that are visitors, and you can't ever have more of them than your security. So that's where you have to be very conscientious, just like in Dinosaur Island. So putting the 3 there, I don't know if that's really what I want to do right away, but I could put it on a dinosaur. So we'll keep that in mind. 3 has potential. Space base. All right. Space base, you use a number to mark a circle and gain all the outlined benefits in that column. If you notice, the first one is outlined in all of them. So if I circle the 3, I would get a coin, and that's it. Now, I think I want to start with a 4, 5, or 6 in this one, just because this symbol here means I get to mark up on any of the other ones. Okay, and so if you can tell where the stars are, that's where I need to get marking up anyways. So I think I want to start there so I can really get the engine going. Kind of like in Space Base, you really need to work on that engine. So a 3 is probably not where I want to start with Space Base. And Momiji. So this one, you write a number on any card. Pretty simple. This little asterisk between them indicates that the number you write must be exactly +1 higher than the already linked numbers. So you have to be very careful. So if I put a 1 here, this has to be a 2, this has to be a 3. But if I put a 1 here and then a 3 here, I'll never be able to put a number there because I can never be 1 more than 1 and 1 more than 3. So this is going to be a tricky puzzle. Okay, so maybe I do want to put a 3 here. So then that's right there. So you can tell if I connect these, that's where you get your stars. If you connect between them, then you get the resources. All right, but I think with my 3, I'm feeling like I want to mark this dinosaur here. So I have to be careful. I have 3 visitors. I'm just going to put that here because it'll be a better visual for me personally. I get the coin. I just have to be careful as my security's at 7. But I'm doing good right now. All right. And you score a star for every 3 visitors in your park. I have 3 visitors. I already have a star in Dino Island. All right. 1 and 3. I don't know about these low numbers. Okay, the 1 actually will be very good in Momiji just to start here. So then I can put a 2 here. All right. And that'll be a good way to go. Okay. Now. All right, that 3. Once again, not really what I wanted to put there, but I guess we can go here. I'll guess a pumpkin. And now I have 3 visitors, so I'm at 6, so I have another star. However, I have to get my security up before I do anything else there. 6 and a 1. All right, 6 and 1. Well, that's 6. Gosh, I want to use it in Space Base, and I want to use it in Dino Island. All right, actually, that's a 7. So if I get another coin, then since I have a 7, I can get, brilliant. So I can put a 1 here. So that'll get me the heart and the coin. All right. So when it says these linked numbers, I read the compendium on this one already. I'm pretty sure the asterisk indicates the link. So you only have to get the counting +1 going down. There's a slight chance I'm wrong on that, but that's kind of what I got from the example in the compendium. But there's resources there, so I get those. So now what I can do is I'm going to circle the 6 here, which means I get to add another one of those. And I'm going to put it here. So I don't get that star right now, but when I get another 6, hopefully at some point, then I'll be able to trigger all of those. So hopefully I could get a lot of stars out of there. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my 2 coins to gain another value of the die. I'm going to take that 6 so I can get my security up 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I can have up to 13 visitors. If I want to get all of my stars, then I have to get up to that 18. All right, so that's that. 1 and 2, these little numbers are not helping. All right, so with that 2, I have to go over here. All right, so that gets me a star. And the 1, actually I can add over here, which gets me a pumpkin. I have 2 more visitors, so I'm still doing good on visitors there. 2 and 4. All right, so I'm gonna put this 2 here, so it'll get me another star, and it will get me 2 hearts, which could be big. And with that 4, I'm gonna circle here, because that'll let me put another one of those in. So I think I'm just gonna keep raising this. So hopefully if I get 6s, I can really work on that. And that's what I get to do there. Okay. 5 and 3. All right. I definitely want my 3 here, so it'll get me that other star. Okay. Now, that 5. So I'm at 3, 6, 8. If I add 4, I'm still under my security. So I'm going to circle this guy, which gets me a pumpkin and a coin. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dudes. So that actually gets me 2 more stars because I have the 2 and the 4 here. So I have, all right, Dino Island's looking pretty good, guys. All right, just need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 on security. I think I can do Dino Island, so at least I won't lose every goal this time. No, did I get 1 last time? No, I think I got 1 last time. Yeah. Ooh, 5 and 6. That's what I've been looking for. 5 and 6. Okay. So definitely want my 6 here, because that'll get me this, a star and a coin. So 1 star and a coin. So I'm going to put this, so it'll get me another 2 stars then if I get another 6. All right. Then with that 5, I think I got to finish my security here, so that I'm able, with a 1, 2, 5, or 6, I can get those last 2 dinos. So hopefully I can at least get dinos with some lower numbers. Actually, I have 2 coins here. I'm going to spend 1 to put a 1 here in Momiji to get those 2 pumpkins. All right, so we're working on. We're just working the low guys over there and the high ones over here. And I get snake eyes, of course. Ooh, okay, well, obviously I needed a 1 over here, so that works. I get a heart and 2 more guys. So all I need is a 5 or a 6, and I'll get all of Dino Island. All right, now this other one. I do have pumpkins, and I could get that 2 over. I think that's the way to go. So I'm gonna use 2 pumpkins to move that to a 2, which gets me that star, and then a pumpkin and a coin. think I'm accepting the lost goal on space and hoping on my last 2 turns I can get a couple 3s over here and a 5 or 6 over here. I do have some pumpkins and hearts, so I might be able to make this work. I also have 2 coins, so I know I can at least get 1 more star over here, which I really, yeah, that's what I need. All right, we're gonna go with it. 1 and a 6. Okay. Not super helpful. I think I'm gonna have to use my 6 over here because I need those. And that'll get me, that'll get me a heart and a coin, which is huge. Okay. So that gets me my last 4. So I have completed Dino Island. Now, what I think I'm going to do is with these 3 coins, I'm going to create a die to put here, which gets me another star, and a pumpkin and a heart. Now what I can do is, that was a 7. Okay. Now what I can do is I can use 3 hearts to gain a die the same value as either die rolled. So I can put another 6 here, which will get me 2 stars. So at least I'm getting more points to maybe beat them on the total points, and a coin, just in case I don't get the 3 over here. I do have 5 pumpkins. So hopefully I need a 3, or I need something to be able to work with that die. Oh, I'm lucky. 3 and a 4. Oh, lucky roll, lucky roll. So I'm gonna put that 3 here, which gets me 2 more coins and the final star. And then, well, with the 4, I'm obviously going in space, and I will raise this. Now the question is, so I did 3 and 4. I have coins, so I could use 2 of them to use a 4 again and manipulate that to a 5, which would get me another star there, which is the whole point. So we're going to do that. I'm going to use the 2 coins since that equal to 7, so I can use the 4 again. And then I'm going to use 3 pumpkins since I've already used a die in this realm. And I'm going to change that 4 to a 5, which will get me 1 more star, and we'll just say I put it up there. All right, so I lost that one, but I don't think I lost too bad. I did much better than I thought I was going to. All right, so my resource stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.6. Total stars is 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6 is 16.6. All right, so this is great because I won these 2 goals. They just eked me out on total stars. Man, I was so close there. All right, so they're going to win space, and they're going to win the overall score. So we tie at 2 goals, and we go times 3. 2 times 3 is 6 for both of us. So when we are looking at our week 5, 16 plus 6, I'm going to end at 22. 11 plus 6, they're going to end at 17. And now let's roll our 1 die. So a 6 plus we're in League 4, so 10 for the other bots. So they're only getting 3 each. Oof, poor guys. That seems mean. So the birds are going to end at 9, and the cats are going to end at 5. Ha! Whoo! We eked it out against the apples. All right, the mill is victorious in the League 4 ranking. So we updated our ranking card. So now, I mean, that was a league. So now we're on to promotion and relegation. So if you have more goals than the bots, with the most goals, you are the league champion, get promoted to the next lower number league, if possible. Oh, guys, so next time we are going to League 3. if you would get promoted from League 1, you become the RRR Ball Grand Champions. We got a ways to go still. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, probably can. You can zoom in. So if you instead have a number of goals less than or equal to the bots with the fewest goals, you are relegated to the next higher number if possible. Otherwise, you stay in your current league. So if you come in last, you're relegated. If you come in first, you're promoted. All right. So we are done with our League 4. If you enjoyed that, if you want me to continue and when I enter League 3, please let me know. Because otherwise, we will call it that. You got to see all 12 of the new rounds, plus the 3 new rounds here that were the promo rounds with it. And you got to see an entire 5 weeks of league play. And we got promoted. So the mill is on to League 3. I gotta make another name. All right. So next time I'll have to make up new names for these teams because they're going to have to stay in this league while I move on. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you were playing along, what your scores were. Were you able to beat the Apples in their overall score in this one? Did you do better than both of us? Should you be the league champion? Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.